Hi there, this is Tiffany again with the Bailey Family Business Channel. So I have been trying to give business updates each Friday, and today is Friday. So our business update for this week is the good news is that our products, our first and second products, both finished manufacturing, both passed their private product inspection, and now are with my freight forwarder. And the freight forwarder should be like labeling them for me. What we're doing is we're having some of them sent to our home for storage, so I don't have to pay warehouse fees yet. And then some of them are being sent directly to the Amazon warehouse. So they're going to put labels on for the Amazon warehouse on the cartons that I'm sending to Amazon right away. So they should be doing that, and then they should be getting on a boat probably next week. So that's exciting. The forwarder seems like super with it because last night I got a message from my manufacturer of our second product, and they said the forwarder had already picked up the shipment right when they got done packaging it. So that was super exciting that it was like, it just happened fast. Like they went and picked it up fast. I didn't even know manufacturing had been done yet, and then they'd already been picked up. So that's exciting that happened. So both of them, both our first and second products should be on our way to us pretty soon. So I have been working on the product listing for our first product, which is our napkin holder. So I mentioned last week that I got the photos back from our photographer for that item. There are a few more photos that I'm going to need to shoot just because I wasn't clear with the photographer about exactly what product photos I needed. And then when I looked at what I got back, I saw that there was a couple things that were missing. So I have a DSLR camera. So Steve and I are going to set something up this weekend just at our house, and we're going to get those last couple shots that I wanted for the listing. They're not necessary, but I think that they'll be helpful. So we're going to do that. And so then what we need to do is we need to get our second product, the production samples we got. We need to get those samples to our photographer so he can start shooting the second product. And I have not started the listing for the second product at all yet. So once I get this first product listing done, and I feel good about the SEO and the description and the pictures and everything, I need to get hustling on that second listing also. And then once I get both those listings done, there's a lot of other work I have to do. I have a QR code that leads customers to my website, and I need to get a web page for each of those products together, and just customer support type stuff. Figure out what I'm gonna do. There needs to be some instructions for the second product, so I have to get those instructions together. And just different things like that, just different logistics of what it's actually going to be like for the customer experience. So that's all going to need to happen in the coming weeks. So given that both those products are going to be on their way here to me, I just wanted to give a quick update on some of the steps that we've gone through to get to this point. The first thing I did was establish our business. So I chose a business name. I got a website up. I filed for an LLC in my state. I filed for tax exemption so that I wouldn't get charged sales tax when I made these bulk purchases. Then I got my Amazon Seller Central account set up and had to jump through a couple different hoops for that because they wanted to make sure that I was a legitimate business, and they wanted to see what kind of things I was going to be selling. They needed proof that I was actually the business I was representing. Another thing I did was I filed for a trademark for my business name. I also then started sourcing on the products. So I did a bunch of product research to figure out what kind of things I wanted to sell. And then I used the website Alibaba to do sourcing. So I looked on Alibaba and I kind of figured out who were the manufacturers who were making things similar to what I wanted to sell. And then I ordered product samples. When I got those product samples, I checked quality and I chose which manufacturers I wanted to create a production sample with. So then that production sample, I had the manufacturer make my customizations to that sample that I'd gotten before. So they made the customizations, and then I ordered another sample, which I call the production sample. So that was going to be an example of how my product would actually look with my customizations to it. So they made that production sample, and then they shipped it to me, and I checked the quality of that. If I was happy with that, then I made the bulk purchase, and then they started manufacturing. They finished, while they were manufacturing, I ordered a private inspection from an inspection company who then communicated with the manufacturer to set up that inspection, which was completed after manufacturing was done, but before the things started being packaged in their cartons. So then after the inspection was done and after manufacturing was done, then my freight forwarder picked up the items and started the process of the shipment. And I should say, while all that was going on, after I had the production sample and manufacturing began, then I sent those production samples to my photographer, and the photographer started taking photos, and I started working on my product listing. So in a nutshell, those are the kind of steps that I've gone through. I'm sure that I missed something. I'm sure that I have like glossed over these things and made some of these things seem like they were quick and easy, but some of them weren't necessary. Like product research was a phase that we were in for a few weeks, and sourcing was a phase we were in for probably, a month, getting these samples and deciding which ones we liked. So they weren't all equal. All these steps I mentioned, some of them took longer and some of them were quick. So anyway, that's brought us where we are now. The next phases kind of get a little bit scary when the stuff gets to my house or gets to Amazon, and then I have to figure out how to launch and how to support after the launch and how to optimize after the launch to make sure that we're going to start ranking on our keywords and start selling pretty well. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe if you want to keep informed on how things are going. Eventually, I do want to create some videos talking about how much some of these things have cost, because, you're hearing all this and it all sounds like money, and it has been money. And, at some point I'll talk about how we funded some of this and how much it's cost us. But right now, when we're in the middle of it, I don't even really want to delve into that stuff too much. So when the money starts rolling in, then I'll talk about how much it's cost. But for now, it's coming together. We're creating a business. It's wild. So thanks for watching today, and I hope you have a great weekend. Take care. Bye.
Don't forget to subscribe for more videos.